I don't know what to do.
Check this shit out.
So hello, Proudlock.
Hello, Disorder.
Oliver Proudlock. Fight Club. So what is it about the film that you kind of particularly like?
Do you know what? Ever since I was a kid, I've always been a huge fan of Brad Pitt and Edward Norton. I've been so into films. I remember when I was a kid, every day when I used to leave school, I used to go, my mum used to take me to Prime Time. I don't know if you remember Prime Time. That was like before Blockbuster. Probably, no, a little too young for that. God damn it, I'm getting old. Yeah, I remember the first time I went and I picked up Fight Club. And for me, like, there are films out there which I love, and I can watch them maybe once or twice. Fight Club, I honestly think I've watched about 30, 40 times. And I mean, part of it was the combination of the two of them, the storyline, even down to like the styling, like just the way it, like,
the 90s kind of
oh
vibe
man, that whole vibe.
Yeah.
I remember I was telling you earlier when ASOS, this is when ASOS just started, when it was as seen on screen. And I used to go on there every day trying to find the same leather jacket that Brad Pitt wore, and they never got the same one. But yeah, it was, the whole movie was just amazing. Even now, it's it's my #1 movie.
How does fashion play in your day-to-day life?
I mean, every day. For me, the most important things in my life are art and fashion. So ever since I was a kid, I brought up with my mum, who's a designer, photographer. So when I was a kid, I was just surrounded by it. She had her own knitwear company for a little while, and then she moved into denim. She set up her own denim company called Denim & Style. So when I was a kid, I was just like denim everywhere. My whole bedroom was denim. So if you go into my room now, I've got denim wallpaper, like my bedboard's denim. And that was part of the reason for me why I called the brand Serge Denim, to do with the origin of denim.
What have you yourself got coming up?
So what have I coming up? So I have... I've just recently released a bowler hat collaboration with a young Czech designer called Sue, which has been super fun. She's, a young designer. She's about 24 years old. She just moved over from Czech Republic.
How important is it for young designers such as yourself to break into the industry?
How important or how hard?
How important? Like, what role?
I think it's so important.
Yeah.
I mean, you see now more and more. There's so much, especially in London, there is so much amazing young creative talent. And there's so much talent. Like, in order to succeed and in order to flourish and come up amongst all these amazing young creatives, you've just got to be so on it. And it's one thing I always say, whatever you do in life, it doesn't even have to be in the creative industry, but whatever you're doing, you can't just love it, you have to live it.
There'll be a lot of people be interesting to know, have you found it easier or more difficult with your obviously fame from being Chelsea to break into the industry yourself and create it?
It's funny. I get asked that a lot, and I think, for me, when the opportunity came up for the show, I just started my brand. I was probably about 6 months old.
Which is a crucial element.
It's a crucial, and I think you see a lot of designers or artists out there, and they have such a talent, but for them to showcase it, for them to get it out there is another challenge in itself. And I suppose I got offered, this opportunity, and I saw it as like, it was a massive gamble, and reality TV is not necessarily respected. Yeah. It's, I didn't know how I'd be portrayed. I was thinking to myself, this could be really bad on me, but then I was thinking more about my brand. How is it going to affect my brand? And will people take me seriously? And I think, I've been doing it now for 4 years. It's definitely opened a lot of doors, and it has given me a platform to be able to showcase my creative projects, my brand. It's also closed certain doors as well. Okay. But I don't see these doors as like fully closed. No. I feel it's more of a challenge for me now in certain aspects to work with certain magazines or brands, but I feel that when they meet me or when I talk to them and they understand more what I'm about and put aside the fact that I've been on a reality TV show, and if someone were to ask me, looking back, would you do it again? Yeah, I think I would. And I'm happy in a sense the way I did it. I always said to myself, I'll be true to myself. I'm not going to get involved in all the drama. I'm going to, kind of step back, because in reality, in real life, I'm not about drama. I'm pretty chilled. I don't really like any of that stuff. So, yeah.
What was your biggest cock up through the show? Like funny ones you fall off?
The biggest cock up? God. It's hard to kind of think of them. There's been so many kind of weird scenes and scenarios over the last 4 years. But I guess in terms of one of maybe like my most sort of like, when I was most like embarrassed or like, or the kissing scenes are really, they're always quite awkward. Because if you can imagine, like right now we've just got the one camera and you know, it's pretty chilled. We're talking like quite a few cameras here and a few people. And I remember I was taking a girl on a date when we were going, I think it's called skiffing, which is in like this old school boat. I mean, who skiffs, right? I don't ever do that. So yeah, I had to cruise. It was really awkward because she does not meant to know, and then the camera's there, and I have to like row in, and I couldn't get it like in the right way, and then obviously we're sitting there, and it's a long boat, and I was at one end, she's at the other end, and we got like champagne and all the strawberries, all the necessaries, and I knew obviously in that situation that they want you to kiss. You just know, what they want, right? And you're like, oh my God, and I was thinking to myself, how am I going to do this? Like how, because it was such a narrow boat, and I was like, can you imagine if there's no way of like being really like smooth with it and just cruising in. I'm going to have to like either get up and like walk over there, or I fall in, I didn't really know what to do. And then they were like, and just stop, and then someone comes in and whispers in my ear, and they're like, if there's ever a time to kiss, this is it. And action, and I'm literally like, oh my God. So I think I just said something along the lines of, I really want to kiss you right now, but you're so far away. And then maybe like, how about we meet halfway? I think that's how it played out. Super embarrassing, yeah.
Right, and the other question is, what have your favourite shoots been? So obviously you collaborate with lots of magazines. Yeah. What have your favourite shoots or creative ones been?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still I haven't done that many. I'm loving it. Again, it's that whole thing of collaborating, and for me, it's collaborating in a different sort of realm. I think a lot of them come down to the concept. Like today was so cool because it was so different from everything I've done before. Okay, and obviously relating to my favorite film of all time. And for a very small second, I felt like I was Brad Pitt, although I didn't quite look like him. But no, the team today as well was amazing. So yeah, today was actually, Disorder was actually, I'd have to say, I'm not just saying this, it was freaking awesome, yeah. So I just hope that my photos are okay. I hope you guys are happy.
Yeah. I think the side arms better.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, side arms.
There was one.